Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Funhouse. I'm going to do a quick review / tutorial on this Makita XRF02 drywall screw gun. I call it a semi-automatic assault screw gun. And I'm not going to bother showing you unboxing it. It came in a nice box. It was well protected. It's Makita. They do a good job. This folds up for easy storage, but then folds down for you to load it. And I bought it for a pretty big job that I got. I've been using it and it's performed really well. No jams, no malfunctions. I do have a few small critiques, but all in all, it's a great tool so far. This here is your reverse. Middle position is locked, locks the trigger. Reverse, locked forward. I've bumped it a few times and it went into reverse and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't driving screws for about, a minute or two. That was a little frustrating. This slides on your belt or in your pocket or over your waistband to hold it on your side, and it is interchangeable lefty to righty just by popping it off of here and switching it to the other side. So to load it, this is how I've been doing it. Just kind of feed a track through. I like to give myself a little loop here. Listen to it. Click once, click twice, work that slack out. And that's it. I think there is some way to pull it out backward, but I don't know how. So I just feed it through and then pull it out all the way. I do wish it was either faster to load or that these belts came a little longer or you could link them together. I haven't found longer and I haven't figured out a way to link them together. It runs off the same 18-volt battery system that the rest of my tools do. And I find that even the puny 3 amp hour gives you a pretty long life, as opposed to a grinder or a saw that kills your batteries quick. So this loosens up the whole system and takes it off the gun for you. And you can see there's the drill bit. You push this collar down and the bit comes out. So you can change it to a different size or replace it with a new one. And then sorry, I should have left this in the tripod. You just push on it, it clicks back in, and then you're set to go again. This slides on pretty easy. Tighten that down, holds it on there. This dial sets your screw depth, and I've got it tuned in pretty good where it's at right now. Happy with the job it's doing. And even though the job's done, just going to show you a little demonstration. I didn't have a screw loaded up, so it dry fired the first time. But you can see, it does a nice job. Puts them right where I want them. Haven't had any issues with jamming. Except occasionally when there's no screw and I dry fire it, it might jam up a little bit on me. Like I said, you just pull this all the way through to unload it. A couple more small critiques. I wish it had a trigger lock. There's no way to lock the trigger, you just have to hold it the whole time. But honestly, it's not a big deal. And I kind of wish this was metal. You got this sticking out and it's plastic. I feel like it's going to get broken off in a truck or bouncing around in a toolbox or having 2x4s chucked on top of it in the back of a pickup or something. So for what this thing costs, I wish it was a little bit more rugged. And they do the same thing with the space gun, raid gun, garbage rubber that's probably going to pop off and look like trash in a few months. Like my impact. I don't need it to look like a transformer. I need it to work and last. It's a rugged tool. It's never let me down, but this annoys me. Don't make it look like Optimus Prime. Make it work. Make it durable. There are little arrows in the plastic here. So if you push down this side, that shows the arrow pointing forward. That's going to drive your screws forward. Like I said, middle is locked, and if you push it all the way through, now you have it depressed on the side that shows the screw going backwards, so that's reverse, obviously. So I'm just going to load it one more time, just to show you. I feed it through here. In between this hook-shaped thing and this ramp-shaped thing, feed it. Once you get a couple of clicks, it's locked and ready to go. That's about it. End of the day, it's been a good tool and it really saved me a ton of time. I feel like I got these clips in a bucket from Amazon. Maybe I could have gotten longer ones. I don't know. It's my first time with the tool, so I'm not an expert yet. But it runs these through without jamming. One clip probably gets you through an 8-foot sheet of sheetrock with a few left over to get the next sheet stationary so that you have time to reload. It's not quite enough to do a 12-foot sheet without reloading. So I wish it was a little quicker to reload. I wish it would reload by itself. You just kind of stick this in and it would grab it and run it through. Or I wish these were longer, so once you load it, you just go for a long period of time without having to stop. But these are all, you know, first world problems. At the end of the day, this thing was a time saver and a lifesaver, and I would buy it again in a heartbeat. And that's about it. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me, or if you have the tool and had a better experience, worse experience, if you think someone else makes a better one. Or whatever's on your mind, let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.